Hello and welcome to my reading about your positive May predictions. There's 3 piles to choose from. Pile 1 is the gold coin, pile 2 is the money bag, and pile 3 is the dragon keychain. Hello all you people who chose pile number 1, the gold coin. Welcome to your positive May predictions. To start with, we have the 4 of Wands, so that's about stability. I feel like you're going to be feeling stable in your romantic life as well as your career, with the 6 of Pentacles next, and Pentacles represent career. And with the 4 of Wands, you can see 2 people dancing together. So I feel like your career and your love life are going to be doing really great this month. The Page of Wands suggests starting something different or trying something different, and the 7 of Wands is about being defensive. So maybe you want to try something different and then you have to kind of defend where you're coming from, because some people might try and discourage you, but I don't think you let them discourage you. I think you just defend your position and you do what you want to do, with the Ace of Wands next. The Queen of Wands is next, so I feel like whatever this is, you're going to be doing it with very passionate determination. I feel like it's something you feel very passionate about. And the 8 of Pentacles next suggests that it could be starting a new money-making venture for some of you. For some of you, it could be a relationship, but I'm getting mostly that this new thing is about money and material wealth. The flag is next, and it says achievement, recognition, success, victory, King of the Mountain. So whatever this new endeavor is that you're starting in May, it's going to be very victorious. It's going to actually work out really well for you, and that's some of your positive news for May. Person of air. So I feel like some of you are going to be air signs, and it says the great mentalist, eloquent, rational, upright, quick-witted, unemotional, controlling, sarcastic, cold, abrupt, critical, calculated. Teacher, lawyer, surgeon, journalist, chef. So I feel like a lot of you could be starting a professional career. I feel like some of you might have just stopped studying and now you're going into the workplace. Within a few days is next. And it said the situation or event in question will develop or unfold within a matter of days. So if some of you had a thought in the back of your mind, like thinking, when is this going to work? And if it's going to work, it's going to be days. And then you're going to start to see some really good results. The Corset card is next. So I feel like a lot of you from this card could, I'm taking it literal, a lot of you could be working on your wardrobes or throwing out some clothes and getting new ones. I feel like a lot of you are going to be shifting your wardrobe appearance as well, like buying things that you usually wouldn't buy. I feel like a lot of you are trying something new. Tools is next, and it says practical abilities, resources, have what it takes, application, build it, fix it, organization, help someone, task at hand. So I feel like with the tools card, you're going to be getting things done that you didn't have time to do before, and you're going to be really proud of yourself, and it's going to feel really good to get all those things done. Changes everything is next, and it says a gentle light radiates from my heart, transforming every situation I encounter. I choose to maintain a positive attitude regardless of challenges, knowing that joy flows from within. When touched by the divine light, everything around me is transformed. So I feel like this new venture that a lot of you are starting is going to change you a little bit. I feel like it's going to ignite a light inside you, because for most of you it's something you feel very passionate about. An achievement is next. So I feel like you will be achieving something this month, whether it's a financial goal or health goal. You're going to see positive results pretty soon. And the next card is love appears. So some of you are going to be going into a relationship this month. Emotional limitations is next. So I feel like you will be removing the limitations in your mind that says, oh, I can't do that. You're going to be fixing that, and you're going to be like, wait a minute, yes, I can do that. And that's just like a switch in my mind saying I can't do it. It's just negativity. you know, maybe the negativity is from a self-defense mechanism, but I feel like you're going to be removing that and seeing things for how easy they are to achieve and not, oh, it's impossible. Like, I feel like your mindset is going to be changing a bit. My creative powers next, and I feel like a lot of you are going to be creating something, and I feel like art can really make us passionate and alive. It's always healthy to express our creativity. It's a really positive sort of energy, and it can help with depression or feeling bored. You know, you're really proud of what you create, and some of you might even do that for a living as a change. Like, some of you might start painting as a side hustle. And I have a few more cards. Okay, with this next card, I've called Fantasy Island. I feel like most of you are checking to make sure that what you're doing is realistic, and it really is, because Winds of Fortune is next, which shows success. It says, allow the winds of fortune to guide your sails, maneuvering through life's opportunities and challenges with adaptability. So I don't feel like there's going to be anything stopping you this month. I think you're going to be moving forward and ahead, and Ignite Your Soul is next. So you're going to be in a very passionate, positive mindset, a really good high vibration. And with enjoying the journey, I feel like a lot of you are enjoying some kind of journey you're on, whether it's like a weight loss journey, or it could be like a side hustle journey, or it could be a literal journey. But I feel like you're finding really enjoyment in the journey, and it's keeping you busy, and it's giving you something to do. Give up control is next. So I feel like you're not going to be grasping onto control and letting it harm your mental health. I feel like you're just going to accept things that you can't change and move on. Attraction is next, and I feel like this is talking about a romantic relationship for a lot of you. And I feel like for some of you, this could have started at the workplace, just looking at the image there. Emotional healing is next. I feel like this new attraction is going to help heal your emotional wounds and trauma. And with wealth next, I feel like that's a good card for career, which makes me see that a lot of you are going to be doing really well and have good progression in that. Reconciliation is next. So some people who you might not have agreed with, you're starting to get along with them a bit better. I feel like you have decided to put away your differences, and that could be with the co-worker or the boss. With decision making next, it says you're going to be planning and making important decisions, and you're going to have a good strategy moving forward. I think you're going to think about it really carefully. The next card is a time of great prosperity is coming. Prepare yourself. So that just goes with the wealth card. So I feel like whoever picked this pile is going to be very financially prosperous this month. Embrace the calm and clarity. Let your intuition guide you. So you're feeling the way around, feeling what's going to work for you and what's not, using your intuition. A powerful transformation is in store. Embrace it. So I feel like this new thing that a lot of you are starting is going to ignite this passion and totally change you as a person. It's going to give you something that you were missing, you know, and if career or relationships are negative, it can be very detrimental to our mental health. But this positive transformation, it's making me see that it's going to be like a good one. And the passion is just going to help fuel you to move forward and do even better. A hidden truth will soon be revealed. Be open to it. So something that you hadn't seen before is going to come to light. Something that's going to help you, I feel like. Maybe it's a hidden, like, metaphysical thing, like gemstones or herbs. Something hidden is going to come to light that's going to be really helpful for you. A forgotten spell will bring unexpected joy. So maybe some of you try some kind of magical spell work and you find it works, and that's just going to be pretty exciting for you. I guess it would be. Like, I'd be excited if I'd tried something like that and it worked. And that's what I'm getting for pile number 1. Thanks for watching. Hello, pile number 2. You're watching your positive May predictions. The first card we have is the 8 of Cups followed by the 5 of Cups. So this is showing that you're leaving something that you find unsatisfying and negative, and just something that isn't good for your energy or your time. So I feel like this month you're leaving something like that behind. With the Two of Swords next, I feel like leaving this behind is really going to help your mentality and your mental health. Two of Pentacles, it could be something to do with finances. The King of Wands is next, and that shows passionate leadership, and just and independence. And with the Eight of Pentacles next, I feel like whatever you're leaving and going into is going to be a lot more financially abundant, because before it was only the Two of Pentacles, and then you're leaving, you're being passionate and determined and driven, and then you're getting the Eight of Pentacles energy. So whatever you're doing, it's going to be more successful. So you might be following your intuition on this one, and it's going to work out for the better. The Six of Wands is next, and that is victory. So whatever you change is going to be working really well for you, and that's positive in your month of May. Next, a mystical force is guiding you. Trust in its wisdom. Okay, so I feel like that just confirms that you're going to be using your intuition to find the right thing that you should be doing, something that's going to improve your situation. The stars whisper your destiny. Follow their ancient light. So some of you, this could even be your destiny, and when we follow our destiny, it fulfills us and it ignites all this passion inside us. Next is a forgotten dream will resurface. Pursue it. So it could be something that you were going to do earlier, but you just didn't have the time, or you didn't have the right mentality, or you were stuck doing something else, but now you're going to have time to do this. A protective charm will bring you safety and peace. So some of you might be buying metaphysical items like gemstones or herbs, something like that you're using is going to help protect your energy. And it's just confirmation with this card, anyone who's doing that it's working. The time of great change is upon you. Trust the process. So a lot of you are definitely going to be changing something, probably career-wise is what I'm getting. Feather of Hope is next. So this new pursuit is going to give you hope of a better life. And the Veil of Illusion is there, and that means you're going to be able to see through illusions like negative mindsets, for example, to see the truth for how it is. So a lot of you who pick this pile event are probably like realists, I guess. The Harbour of Peace is next, and this is going to give you a very positive mental kind of outlook. I feel like it's going to be good for your mental health, and it's going to make you feel really happy and positive. And Meadow of Moments is next, and they're just sitting there in the present in bliss. So I feel like your life is just going to be feeling pretty good. Go your own way. So a lot of you are choosing something to do along the lines of self-employment, where you do what you want when you want to, and I feel like it's going to work out really well for you, especially in the month of May. And I have a few more cards. So there's forgiveness. So I feel like maybe some of you are having a bit of a bicker with somebody, but you get over it pretty quick and forgive each other. Stand strong is next. And I feel like whatever this is, just standing strong, like you're sticking to your beliefs and what you think is right. And so this might cause a bit of tension. And I feel like it's going to be sorted out though with forgiveness. Simplicity is next, and I feel like you're keeping your life nice and simple. You don't want to overcomplicate it. It says, I choose to simplify my life, allowing my burdens to lighten, releasing the ego's need to control, prove, or understand. I approach each task with open, humble heart. Through the eyes of a child, I rediscover life in all its wonder and simplicity. As the chaos of the mind fades, I remember I am one with the light. So it's just, that kind of makes me feel like your mental health is going to be really, really good this month. Embracing joy is next. And it's all about divine love flows through and around me, attracting everything my soul needs. As I nurture my inner light, I embody love and joy. I now welcome the happiness and beauty and the blossom for all that I have sown. So is it going to be reaping the benefits of something you have been working on? Is what I'm getting from that. Consciousness is next, and that looks like something in the mind is changing. And I'm pretty sure it's for the better. Whatever it is that you're working on is really going to be good for your mental health. Heart and home is next, and it's about happy home, security, family, contentment, peace. So I feel like your home life is going to be doing really brilliant. And this one is Anamkara. Unconditional love, romance, soulmates, uncommon bond, devoted. Tenderness, timeless, constant affection, best friends, appreciation, unchanging, infinite love. So I feel like some of you this month are going to have time to reach out and connect with loved ones. The Knight is next, and they're confident, assertive, persevering. So that kind of reminds me of the Strength card, you can staying strong and you're moving forward. Within a few weeks some of you were wondering when something like kind of breakthrough was going to happen. I feel like that's going to happen for you in a few weeks. The Cross is next, and it says down for the cause, release, surrender, for the greater good, heroic effort, martyrdom, heed the call. So I feel like some of you might be helping somebody out this month, and they're really going to appreciate it. Courage is next, so I feel like you're going to be strong enough to not listen to the mental barriers that said we can't do it. I feel like you're going to be courageous, and you're going to be like, yes, I can. And a lot of you are going to have different decisions that you're going to be able to choose from. Like you're going to realize the world is your oyster, and your mind just is the only thing that sets your limits. Communication is next, so I feel like some of you might be communicating with someone who you might really like, or they might be communicating with you. Innovation is next, so something completely different, like art, will be something that you'll be participating in. And success is the last card, and I think that's a very positive card to get. So in your month of May, you're going to be doing something that's going to be really successful. It's not going to be a waste of time at all. And that's all I have. Thank you for watching. Hello, those of you who picked pile number 3. Thank you for watching. To start with, we have the Page of Cups, and that's talking about doing something relatively new. With the Hermit next, I feel like it's around the house, so you might be renovating this month. Some of you with the Three of Cups next might be celebrating this month, like, going out, partying, having a good time. The Knight of Wands is next, and that's passionate drive and determination. And with the Magician next, I feel like you're manifesting something that you've really always wanted. Three of Wands is next, and that's you waiting for you to get this manifestation. And then you get some kind of communication with the Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles is next, so it's about finances. So you get some kind of positive communication about your finances. You might be getting a raise, or you might be getting some kind of promotion. Loyalty is next, and I feel like that's kind of around the workplace as well. So I feel like a lot of your loyalty is paying off, and you're going to get like a promotion or whatever. Empathy is next, so it says you deeply emphasize in your relationships, understanding feelings which strengthen your bond and fosters harmony. So I feel like that's in the workplace. You really emphasize with your teammates and strengthens your bond with them. Boundaries is next, so even though you may emphasize with some of your teammates, you have strong boundaries, like you don't let them smother you or anything like that. Balance is next, so I feel like in May you're going to have a good work-home life, so your self-worth is going to be good, as well as your sense of pleasure. Prioritization is next, and some of you might be planning your priorities and making sure you're doing everything the right way, like just checking on yourself. And it says you have successfully set priorities in your work and life, managing resources and time efficiently. This focus is helping both personal and career growth. Next we have the library. So a lot of you are going to be learning something or buying new books to read this month. Cake is next. Some of you could be baking or making things that you don't usually bake. You might just be doing it this month, and you might find that really rewarding and like a fun thing to do. And it could also be somebody's birthday that you're going to be celebrating. Shooting star is next, and I feel like some of you might be getting a lot of attention. Like you might be looking really, really good. Roses is next, and it says love, romance, affection. So some of you will be working on your romantic life this month. Forked road, to me, forked road represents decisions. Like there's two paths there in front of the person. So I feel like some of you are going to have a few options on what you can do, and that could be in love or career-wise. And I have a few more cards. I feel like those who are in a romantic relationship are going to have a good connection this month with the Live for Love card. The Inner Temple is next, so I feel like you're going to have enough time to be alone and recharge and think. Door to the Infinite is next, so I feel like this recharge and that might give you the energy to make you see things and possibilities that you haven't considered before. I discover who I am, so some of you are going to have like a self-discovery kind of journey happening. God sustains me. With that card, I feel like a lot of you who have faith in God and that are going to have something like some kind of miracle happen. Embrace the unknown. So some of you might be going on an adventure and going forward, and more adventures and new worlds. Some of the next cards, so that just kind of helps me confirm that you'll be going probably somewhere new that you haven't been to before. And that's all I'm getting for pile number 3. Thank you for watching.